Hello Earth signs, well Taurus specifically, hello Taurus. Right then, let's get stuck into your second week of January. So I apologise, these are a couple days late, well they're a day late actually. So these are resonating from the 10th to the 18th. Let's see what messages from Spirit you have. Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising. Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising. Okay. Let's cut the deck. Let's see what energy is like for you guys for that time period. Let's see what romance angel you guys have got. Taurus, Sun, Moon and Rising. Okay, it's that one. Right, and let's check out then, see what the energies are like. Taurus. Oh, Taurus, you got it safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Sorry, these are a little bit out of whack there. So yeah, there you go. Let's see what it's about. So I've got strength in the reverse with the Tower. Some you could be dealing with Leos, some with Scorpios. So strength in the reverse, it's giving into temptation really. It's weakness. It's letting your pride get in the way as well. And the Tower, whatever's built on a false foundation, it's got to come crashing down. You've got no two ways about it, Taurus. Something has got to be torn back to basics here. Two of Pentacles in the reverse, the Eight of Pentacles in death. So definite Scorpionic energy here. Some of you will have strong Scorpio elements in your chart. Again, I'm seeing an ending. I'm seeing needing to drop something here. Now, the thing is, because I've got strength right there in the reverse, I feel like the message here for you guys is you need to drop your ego, drop the pride, because it's safe for you to love. Either you've met someone and it's very stagnant and not moving forward, or you're about to meet someone. Spirit can throw these messages out when you are literally a week or two off of meeting someone that you can open up to, that you can really be yourself around. And that really is what makes a great relationship, Taurus. Is being with somebody that you genuinely can be yourself around. And sometimes pride and ego gets in the way when you're extremely confused about what it is that you want, which, don't forget, can also affect other people around you as well. And that's kind of what I feel here, because with the death, massive change and transformation, that's exactly what that means. And I feel like needing to drop something here. Don't get me wrong, the Eight of Pentacles shows hard work and effort. So if it's career related, again, to say you guys could be working extremely hard, you could be letting your pride and your ego get in the way, which is affecting your mentality while you're working. And again, other people around you could be getting a little bit annoyed. If it's a relationship, then yeah, I definitely say if either you're connected to someone already or you are just about to meet someone, again, if pride and ego are in the way. And don't forget, stubbornness can play a part in that, because that is your character trait as a Taurus. It's definitely something that the death card's coming in to say that energy has got to come to an end now, so that you can open up and move forward in your love life. And the Tower really is there to say, don't go building on a false foundation, or you already have built something on a false foundation. This is about tearing in things back to basics. Cutting out the crap, basically. This tower's been built on false bricks, i.e. crap. Energies, talk, communication that's just not been serving you. And it's not helped you up to press. So now I suppose some Taurians, especially if you're single, are going to be looking at yourselves now and thinking, well, why aren't I moving on? Why aren't I progressing? And unfortunately, this is just here to say, listen, it is safe for you to love, but you have to change the way you approach it in order to get the kind of love that you want, or the kind of love that you need. So Let me just throw you guys a spirit message, because I do definitely, and I do want, actually, before I do that, I'm just going to clarify the Tower, because it would be interesting to see exactly why there is this element of, I suppose, destructive behaviour more than anything. That's how that feels to me. More so destructive behaviour. So let's find out. What's this Tower about? Okay. The Four of Swords. Well, again, destructive behaviour that needs to be laid to rest. Well, can we get a bit more specific? I've got the Ten of Pentacles with the Four of Pentacles in the reverse, which is absolutely, I suppose, cliche for you guys. As loyal and as caring as you can be, as committed as you can be, I want to say in tandem with the Strength card, sometimes you can get a little bit too well, not hot-headed, I want to say, it's a pride thing. It's a pride thing. I kind of want to say some of you guys could have the mentality that you're always right and never wrong. And that really is the problem here. If we're letting pride and ego get in the way, which is really what the Strength is in the reverse. Because I don't feel like it is giving into temptation at all. It's not a form of, well, it is a form of weakness, but not in that sense. Because if it was, I'd see the devil here. But it's not. This is more about ego and self, how you view yourself. And again, I do feel a very strong, I'm always right and never wrong kind of vibe with this. And it really is. This is what needs to be dropped, because it's too overwhelming. Not only can you not even handle that character trait in your own character, nobody else can either. So while it is safe for you to love right now, for a start, you need to learn to love yourself without ego being in the way, without pride, too much pride. Pride's always a wonderful thing. Feeling proud of yourself for your accomplishments and your achievements. But again, with the Strength in the reverse, this is delving down the path of high ego, egocentric behaviour. For some of you, don't get this won't resonate for all of you, but I do feel that Taurians can get themselves into that sort of mindset, especially when they're on the up and up in their life. But this is basically saying, well, no, because that kind of mindset's only going to hold you back. Yeah, okay, you may get work, you may get money through that mindset, but it ain't going to bring you love. Not real love, anyway. Could be an indication some of you are just ending up with gold diggers. So just be careful about that. You know, money grabbing people. While you're on the up and up, you may as well start making sure that your behaviour matches your hard work materialistically. So yeah, I definitely, and this is definitely stuff you need to let go of and lay to rest. So if some of you have been wondering, well, I want love, I think I deserve love, and you know, I want it now. Again, with the Eight of Pentacles, we're seeing an element of patience. Hard work bears fruit. That's what needs to happen now. If you put in the effort to actually bring yourself to a stage of welcoming in love, you know, by actually changing the way you are in order to accept love. Because if you try to accept love with too much pride and a bit of an ego here, like I said before, you're either going to just attract money grabbers, or you're going to be attracting somebody who won't put up with that. And that's what Spirit's saying here. If you want the real stuff, if you want the real shit, the real deal, you ain't going to get it with that kind of a mentality. So, find your centre, Taurus. Let's read you the card. Your outside world is a reflection and a manifestation of what's going on inside you at this time. So that's exactly what I'm trying to say. If you go into this with too much pride and too much of an ego, you're going to start attracting either like-minded people or users. Because your outside world is a manifestation of what's going on inside you. When the outside world becomes so hectic and stressful that your anxiety starts to overwhelm you, this is an ideal moment to stop and ask. And the last time I checked in on myself, again, this is about taking this time out, finding your centre, grounding yourself, and actually sort of looking within to see what can be changed. You guys can definitely be as stubborn as a bull and refuse to change a hell of a lot of the time. And the problem here is Spirit saying, if you know, if you're watching this and you know these are issues for you, or you feel that you are in endless dating scenarios, quickly in and out of relationships, nothing's ever really sticking. If you feel that, then now's the time to drop your ego. Now's the time to drop your ego and stop saying it's everybody else's fault and take responsibility for your behaviour and what's inside of you. Especially if there's a string, if there's a long string of this repetitive situation with not actually being able to settle down, it cannot possibly be everybody else's fault. It can't. That's where you have to be susceptible to an element of change here. And I know you guys don't like change, but without it, you're getting nothing. Okay? I hope this helps some of you, and I understand how difficult this can be to hear these harsh truths. But change brings love, you guys. And I don't say this to bitch about the Taurians, because you guys are my opposite in the zodiac, with me being a Scorpio. And I think we can understand, I feel I can understand Taurians a hell of a lot better than most in the zodiac, because it's literally is that opposite kind of connection there. That's why when I sort of say there needs to be this change, you've got to drop an ego. I'm not saying it to bitch at you guys. I'm actually saying it to help you guys. That's where love is going to come into it. Some of you may be watching this not even realising you have an ego. In which case, again, look back, reflect. I love the Death card because it asks you to reflect on what you need to change here. That's pretty much what it's saying. Put some hard work and effort into reflection on the patterns that you may have been going through, the character traits that you may have. Really look deep within. If there's something there that just doesn't stick with what you're trying to achieve in love, then again, Death's coming in. So with this shake-up, the Tower's coming in with this shake-up to say, no, now's the time. If you want the real deal, this is what you've got to do. We're sick of being nice. That's kind of what Spirit's saying here. We're sick of being nice about this. We're actually going to tell you guys where you may be going wrong, because we want you to succeed. We want you to have successful work, career and love life all intertwined. That's kind of what this is. So I hope you guys can sort of respect the, I suppose, the brutally honest nature. But I'd rather give you, I'm not a baker, I don't sugarcoat shit anyway, but I'd rather give you exactly what I'm seeing in front of me, rather than tell you a pack of bullshit that is more than likely going to backfire on me karmically. So, you know what I mean? Don't shoot the messenger. Right, I'll leave that there then, Taurus. Flashing on the screen now is details for personal reading. Should any of you want to partake, I have availability this week. Otherwise, you guys, wish you all the best, and I'll be back after the 18th. Take care, bye for now.